Hi everyone, welcome to the second part of the Forest Yoga Beginners series. Today we're going to carry on from what we were looking at last time. So we'll have a quick review of the poses that we learned and then we'll add on a few more. Prop wise, same as last time, just a couple of blocks. You can get away with one, or if you've got two, just gives you a few more options for where to place your hands. Bring yourself to a comfortable seat and we'll start, same as last time, spending a little bit of time focusing on the breath. So comfortable seat. If you feel a little bit tight in the hips, the lower back, you might be feeling you're rounded through the spine a little. Sit yourself on a block so you have more height so that the legs can relax a little further. And then either close down the eyes or just gaze towards the floor. Without really trying to change the way that you're breathing, just notice how the breath is in the body. And feel as though as the ribs move, feel the belly move. Notice if you're feeling a little bit tight or a little bit tired in any particular part of the body. Use this time to get really comfortable down on your mat. Let all the distractions from the day sort of fade off into the background. As you start to settle a little more, you can begin to press the sit bones towards the floor, float the collarbones up so we're strong, long through the chest, and begin to deepen the breath. Don't worry too much for now on how long your inhale or your exhale are. Focus on spreading your breath down through the belly, feeling your whole chest, your whole side ribs spread out as you breathe in. And as you exhale, feel everything soften and relax back towards the center. More than anything, as we go through these poses, we want to maintain a really strong awareness to the breath. Few more moments here, feeling your chest spread, almost like your collarbones expand out from the center. And as you exhale, relax the shoulder blades down the back. Just one deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, feel for softening through the middle of the back. So all the skin around the spine relaxes to the floor. In through the nose, belly balloons forward. And this time, exhale through the mouth, relax the hips, the thighs. And then slowly start to open the eyes. Take your block out of the way if you are sat on one. We'll start to warm up with a nice simple spinal twist. So cross leg position, have the left leg in front, and then take the left hand behind the back. Just supporting the chest here, so if you're too far back you'll be a bit leaning. Have it in far enough so that you can keep the chest lifted. Inhale, right hand reaches up. Keep the right sit bone pressing down, so we're really long through the right side body. And as you exhale, the right hand comes to the left thigh. Chin in line with chest. And use your inhale to feel as though you're lifting up away from the floor. So sit bones press down, collarbones lift up. nice and spacious through the chest. As you breathe here, feel the sensations that come with the breath. Notice where they come from. You might feel a lot happening in the back. You might feel it through the chest. Be really curious on how all of these shapes feel. Two more deep breaths here, spreading open the chest as you breathe in, relaxing the shoulders as you breathe out. And inhale, release the hands, slowly come back to the center. Exhale, switch the cross of the legs, other side. So right hand behind the back. Again, not too far away, just enough to support the torso. Left hand reaches towards the sky, left sit bone presses down. And exhale, left hand comes to the right thigh. Use your breath here to lengthen up out of the hips. Exhale, soften the shoulders. And as you exhale, begin to gently pull belly button in. And feel the difference in the quality of the sensation on this side versus the last. I usually feel it a lot more on the left versus the right. Two more deep breaths in through the nose. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Exhale, slowly come back to the center. So we'll go for a seated side bend. So we did this last time as well. Right hand comes down to the floor just to support some of the weight of the chest. Sit bones engaged down. Left hand this time reaches up. Feel as though the side ribs reach out as you breathe in. Exhale, leaning over to the right. Press the left sit bone down now. Reach through the top fingers. Just notice the space that you can create in between the ribs. So more than getting the chest down to the floor, we're focusing on lifting up and away. Again, notice where does the sensation come from? And how can you keep breathing in a way that lets you feel all of the different things that come up? One more deep breath here. To come out, use your right hand as you exhale to press the chest up straight. And again, switch the cross of the legs. Left hand outside left hip. Inhale, press your sit bones down. Right hand reaches up. Nice and long through the side body again. And then exhale, reaching over towards the left. Right sit bone presses down. And when you breathe, imagine the whole right side of the chest expands open, filling all of the muscle tissues, all of the spaces between the joints with the breath. Two more deep breaths on this side. And then when you're ready to come out, use your exhale and the left hand to strongly press chest up, lower the arms. Give the shoulders a gentle roll forwards and back. In Forest Yoga, we often, almost always, will do a section of abdominal exercises at the beginning of the class. And we like to do this because it's a really good way to get your attention right into your body, because they're quite, abdominals are usually quite intense. They're also really good for warming up all of the muscles through the core, obviously abdominal exercises, and those muscles are what support the way that we inhale and exhale. So if we can take a deeper breath in, and we're then also able to take a deeper breath out and vice versa. So we'll start off with just a few variations to warm up, nothing too complicated for today. You'll be lying on your back, feet are flat on the floor, knees point towards the sky, and just relax the arms wherever is comfortable. Make sure that the back of the neck is pretty long, so if the chin is poking up to the sky, lengthen out, tuck chin to chest. Take a deep breath, feel your back muscles spread into the floor. And as you exhale, pick the left leg up, knee stays bent, spread the toes, pull the belly in. Inhale, left foot down. Exhale, pick the right foot up, knee stays bent, spread the toes, pull the belly in. Inhale, right foot down. Exhale, relax. We'll do a few rounds like that. If you're struggling with the motion in the belly, we want to feel like the belly button moves down to the floor. So if you can't quite get that feeling, then just place the hands on top so you can notice when you squeeze belly button away from fingers. Deep breath, spread side ribs. Exhale, left leg comes up, spread the toes, pull your belly in. Inhale, left foot down. Exhale, pick the right foot up, knee above hip, spread the toes, belly in. Deep breath in, right foot down. Exhale, pick the left leg up, spread the toes, squeeze the belly in. Inhale, left foot down. Exhale, right foot up, spread the toes, pull your belly button to the ground. Strong breath in, spread side ribs, lower the right foot. This time as you exhale, reach the left leg straight up to the sky, squeeze belly down. Don't worry if the leg doesn't go all the way straight. Inhale, lower the left leg. Exhale, right leg straight up, belly in. Deep breath, right foot down. As you exhale, left leg up now. Spread the toes, squeeze belly button to the floor. Deep breath, left foot down. Last one. Exhale, right leg straight up towards the sky. Spread the toes, pull the belly in. Inhale, lower the right foot. And exhale, relax the hips. Right. Next pose is prelude to elbow to knee. So the feet will stay where they are. Interlace the hands and take the hands behind the head. So you made a little hammock for the head. Elbows, usually when we do like a gym style crunch, the elbows will be flat out. For pretty much all of the forest yoga exercises, we point the elbows towards the sky. Keep the back of the neck relaxed, feet strong onto the floor. Take a deep inhale, spread your side ribs. As you exhale, reach the elbows towards the left thigh and then pull the belly down. Head and shoulders are up off the mat. Inhale, head down. Other side. Exhale, reach the elbows to the right thigh, pull belly in. Inhale, head down, keep the neck relaxed. Exhale, reach the elbows to the left thigh, pull the belly in. Inhale, head down. Exhale, right thigh, reach through the elbows, squeeze belly down. Inhale, lower the head, we'll do one more. Exhale, pull the belly in, reach the elbows to the left thigh. Inhale, head down, neck stays relaxed. Exhale, elbows right thigh, belly in. Inhale, head down. Exhale, release the hands, place the hands on your belly. Take a few breaths here, feel the shift in the way that you're breathing. A little bit of heat that we've built up from those kinds of abdominal exercises. And then slowly roll over to one side and press yourself up to a seated position. Loads of abs variations in forest yoga, and I have to admit when I first started they were not my favourite thing in the world, but I have really come to enjoy them. We'll start to warm up with some half sun salutations like we did last time, so you'll need your blocks. They'll go down on the mat. You might want to start off high side, and then as you get a little bit more warm, you can lower the blocks down. Up to you. So we begin feet roughly hip width apart, or maybe ankles touching. Depends what's comfortable. Spread your toes. Relax through the shoulders. Take a deep breath, hands towards the sky. Lift up through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, pull your belly button in, fold forwards. Bend the knees if the hamstrings feel a bit tender. Inhale, press through the feet on the hands and lift. Chest parallel with the floor. And exhale, pull your belly in, fold forwards. Deep breath, press through the hands and feet once again, straighten all the way up, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Deep breath, hands up. Press down through the feet, so we're lifting the ribs away from pelvis. As you exhale, pull your belly in, forward fold. Soft through the neck. Probably end up gazing at your legs. Halfway lift, take a deep breath, press through the hands and feet. Lift the chest. Feel like you're extending the collarbones forwards, reaching the sit bones back. Exhale, belly in, forward fold. Inhale, press through the hands and feet, slowly straighten up, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do 3 more in your own time. Focus on moving in time with your breath, so that you start and finish the movement as you finish your inhale or your exhale. Inhale, hands up, 3 rounds on your own. Keep your knees bent as much as you need to keep the hamstrings safe. Feeling for a gentle pull back of the belly button on the exhale. Strong reach up through the fingers as you come towards the sky. Feel how much length and space that you can create through the body just by focusing your breath. And then when you're done, take a breath, just standing on your mat, relax the arms. Feel like the toes are spread wide so that you've got a nice purchase against the floor. And even when we're stood in these fairly pretty simple position, there's still quite a lot going on. Feet are spread, weight comes up out of the feet, out of the knees, out of the hips, collarbones lift, shoulders relax. Feel how much your breath has changed since we first started. You might feel a little deeper, a little fuller, maybe a little slower. And slowly ease off. Let's just quickly go through the 3 poses that we put into a little flow last time. So it was Warrior 2, Warrior 1, Pyramid, and then an easy twisting triangle variation. So I'll do this with you face on, so it's a little more clearer for you to see. Your blocks, again, you probably want to use them just to start off with as you're getting warmed up. Left leg comes forward, right leg back. About 1 meter apart. Left toes point forwards, right toes about 60 degrees. And then sink the weight into the front foot. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. As you exhale, let the shoulder blades come down away from the ears. Spread your toes, feel like you're pressing the ground away, so really strong legs. Inhale, reach the fingers, straighten the front leg, set up for pyramid. This time as we exhale, pull the belly in and start to lean forwards, taking your hands as far forward as you can comfortably go, and then down to the blocks, or the shin, or towards the floor if you're feeling a bit more open. As you breathe here, feel the feet press into the floor, again lifting the weight up away from the ground. Exhale, relax your shoulder blades. Easy twisting triangle. Deep breath in, press through the right hand and reach the left hand to the sky. Neck is neutral. Feet, right hand press down, left hand reaches up. And exhale, slowly lower the left hand to the block. Use a deep breath in to press through the hands and feet to straighten up the chest. And then step the right leg forward. We'll switch sides, so left leg back this time. Same setup, about 1 meter apart. Front toes point forwards, back toes roughly 60 degrees. All of these are rough suggestions because what's going to be a really nice position for my legs isn't necessarily going to work for you. So you play around with the distances and the angles a bit until it suits. Deep breath in, bend through the front leg, raise the arms. And exhale, shoulders down. Keep your breath deep, spreading out through the chest. Exhale, relax the belly, relax the neck. Pyramid, inhale, reach the fingers up, straighten the front leg. And as you exhale, pull your belly in, start to lean forwards, reach through the hands, and then to the arms, to the blocks, thigh or floor. Aim to keep the back as straight as you can. So if you feel like you're rounded through the spine, maybe lift up a little further so you've got more space to reach the chest forwards. Again, feel your breath move through your body. Easy twisting triangle. Deep breath, press the left hand and the feet, reach the right hand to the sky. Exhale, shoulders relax. As you come into all of these poses, take a quick check and see if you're clenching your teeth or maybe you're scrunching the forehead. Use your exhale to let all that relax. Deep breath, spread side ribs. Exhale, lower the right hand to the block. Use the deep breath in to press through the hands and feet, straighten up. Exhale, back leg steps forward. Nice. Okay, so your blocks to one side for now. Let's go through a few new postures. First one is Warrior 2. So it's in obviously the same family as Warrior 1. This pose is more of a side on kind of deal. So I'll do this side on facing you. Your left leg will come forward, your right leg will come back. Start with about 1 meter apart. Your left heel will be in line with the back foot arch. So rather than having the hips square forward, they'll be open. So left toes point forwards, right toes point straight ahead. And feel as though your hips you're going to be aiming to get them roughly 45 degrees. As you get a little bit more open, they might come around closer to square on, but don't worry too much. Strong press through the feet. For the arms, up shoulder height, fingers reaching out, shoulders down. So it's quite a lot going on in the legs. You might be tempted to start to straighten up the front leg, but keep it bent for now. Reaching through the thigh. And as you breathe, imagine your breath starts in the center of the chest, travels out, spreads your side ribs, reaches through the fingers. Exhale, relax the shoulders. To come out, take a deep breath, straighten the front leg. Exhale, lower the arms, and then turn the left toes forwards. Other side, same setup. Legs about 1 meter apart. Right toes point forwards, left toes point to the left, and then sink through the front thigh. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, relax the shoulders. You have a little softness through the elbows, we don't want them jammed super straight. And feel your breath press down through the feet, reaching out through the fingers. Exhale, soften through the belly, through the shoulders, through the neck. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then again to come out, deep inhale, straighten the front leg, lower the arms, turn the right toes in, and just toe heel the feet together. Next pose is another warrior variation. There's quite a few of these. They're pretty good to play with for strengthening through the legs. So the setup of the feet is exactly the same. Left leg forward, heel in line with the foot arch. This pose is extended warrior variation. We'll take the front forearm, press it against the front thigh. We're using the forearm to keep the weight lifted out of the leg, so we don't want to come so far forwards that the side body rests. Thigh presses, hand presses, lift. Right hand reaches straight forwards. So we're aiming to make a line between the back of the outside of the right foot and the right fingertips. Notice if in this pose the chest has rolled forwards. If that's happened, then move the left forearm up the thigh so you're more upright and you'll have more space to rotate the chest. And much like the seated side bend we did, we want the breath to be spreading out through the right side body. Exhaling, press the right foot, reach through the right fingertips. Two more breaths here. To come out of this pose, we use our inhale, strong press through the forearm into the leg, straighten the chest, and lower the arms. To come to the other side, we'll just rotate the feet. So left toes point forwards, right toes point out. Again, quick check that your right heel is in line with the foot arch, and sink the weight forwards. Right forearm comes to right thigh. Deep breath, lift the ribs away from right leg. Left hand reaches straight over. Sink the weight forwards. So we've got a real nice bend through the front leg. As you get a little bit more accustomed to this shape, you might want to lengthen the legs out so you have more space to sink the front thigh forwards. We don't want the knee to come over the front toes. It's not a particularly comfortable place to hold the leg. Now the breath spreads through left side body, reaching over through the left fingertips. 2 more breaths. And deep breath, use your forearm, press against the thigh, straighten up, lower the arms. Turn the right toes in, just toe heel the feet together once again. Next pose is called triangle. So it's, the legs are very similar to Warrior 2, but the front leg is going to be straight this time. So for this pose you'll want a block to begin with. The block is going to be there to rest the hand down on, so we'll place it on the floor. We'll set up the legs first, so as if you're going to come into Warrior 2, but keep the front leg straight. And then place the block highest way around to start off with, inside of the front foot. Take your hands to your hips. Deep breath, press the feet, and use the hands to lift the chest up away from pelvis. Raise the arms. Deep inhale, left hand reaches forwards as far as you can comfortably go, keeping the chest broad. And as you exhale, left hand comes down towards the block. Right hand either reaches towards the sky, or you can rest it on the pelvis. Whichever position the right arm is in, don't let the right shoulder roll forwards, or common one is to have the arm twisted. Keep the shoulder blade back, down, so the chest stays open. Strong press through the feet. Feel as though the collarbones reach forwards, away from the pelvis. Usually I'll I feel this pose around the right waist, the right back. One more deep breath. And then to come out, use a strong exhale, press through the left hand, press through the legs, straighten up. Easy switch to the other side. Again, just rotate the feet. So turn the left toes in, right toes out. Quick check. Same alignment for warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Place the block down. Hands to pelvis. Take a deep breath, lift your chest up away from the floor. Raise the arms, right hand reaches forwards this time, and then exhale, right hand down to the block. Same deal for the left hand, either up to the sky, shoulder relaxed, or rest it on the back. If you rest the hand, you can feel all the muscles through the side body and will start to soften and relax as you stay in the pose for a few more breaths. So it's usually quite a nice option if you're a little bit unsure of what's happening. Deep breath, press through the floor, press the right hand, lift the chest. Exhale, extend collarbones forwards. Keep your feet nice and active, spread the toes. 2 more breaths. Strong inhale, spread your side ribs. As you exhale, press through the front hand, front leg. Straighten the chest, lower the arms. Nice. Right, let's go through, let's join those together like we did last time. We'll join them together in a brief flowing sequence so that in the next class we can look at more on how we string sequences of poses together. So because we know that we're going to come into triangle and we'll need the block, set your block up first on the left side. Left leg forward, toes point forwards, right toes point to the right. Bend the front knee. Warrior one, inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Keep pressing down through the feet, reaching out through the arms. Your breath spreads the chest open. Inhale, reach through the fingers. As you exhale, extended warrior, take the front forearm to the thigh, back hand reaches over. Again, strong through the feet, reaching up through the right armpit. Exhale, fingers spread forwards. One more breath here. Exhale, relax through the jaw. Strong inhale, press through the forearm, lift the chest, straighten the front leg. Left fingers reach forwards. Exhale down towards the block. Right hand to the sky or low back. Keep pressing down through the feet. Feel as though this side of the pelvis, the right side, reaches back, letting you reach the collarbones forwards. Spread your breath down to where the feeling comes from. Just to come out, inhale. Exhale, strong press through the legs, through the left hand. Straighten up. And then switch sides. Left toes will turn in. Right toes turn out. Set your block up for triangle at the end. Press the feet. Inhale, bend the front knee. Lift the arms, warrior two. Exhale, shoulders down. As you inhale, reach out through the fingertips. Spread your chest. Deep breath, extended warrior. Front forearm to front thigh. Exhale, back hand reaches over. Keep the weight moving forwards through the front leg. Pretty challenging poses for the thighs. 2 more breaths. Shoulders move down. Strong breath, press through the front forearm, lift the chest, straighten the front leg, arms reach, right hand reaches forwards, exhale down to the block. Same option for your left hand, to the sky or the waist. Feel your breath spread out through the left side body. Reach the collarbones forwards. One more deep breath here, spreading out through the chest. Inhale, press through the right foot, right hand, straighten up. And exhale, relax the legs. Slowly toe heel your feet together. Nice, let's cool down now. So come down to the mat. Don't need the block. Put that to one side. We'll come for a forward fold. Janu Sirsasana. Left leg is straight ahead. Bring the right heel in towards the groin. Don't worry about the angle of the right thigh. It can be pretty shallow for now. You might want to take it out a bit more as you get a bit more comfortable with hip openers. Actually, I know I said you don't need the block, but if you have two blocks, having them either side of the front leg is a nice option to give you some height. We want to keep the chest lifted, so as we lean forwards, a bit of height for the hands can sometimes help. Use your inhale to feel as though you're reaching the chest forwards. Spread the toes on the straight leg. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Again, trying to keep the chest long, not rounding through the back. I find these forward fold variations really quite difficult, if I'm honest. So if you feel like you haven't quite, if it doesn't feel quite right, don't worry about it. All you need to do is continue to breathe. Pay attention to what your body tells you. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Keep pressing the sit bones down, lifting up out of the hips. So come out, exhale, hands press, straighten the chest. And then to switch sides, we just change the legs. So the right leg forward, left heel in. I'll show you without the blocks on this side. The straight leg, we want to have a very gentle reach forward through the sole of the foot so the leg's nice and active. Take the hands to the mat. Deep breath, lift up through the chest. And exhale, start to lean forwards. Again, keeping a straight back, not rounding. Some people can get their chest right down to the leg. I've never been able to do that. All these poses, all that really matters is the breath, the sensation and the attention. Everything else either comes or it doesn't. Feel your breath move down towards the back, towards the pelvis. Soften the chest. One last deep breath here, spread through the side body. Exhale, press the hands, lift the chest. Let's slowly bring the legs together. Let's take your blocks to one side for now, don't need them anymore. Let's come down for Shavasana. Warrior 2 poses, for me anyway, like there's quite a lot going on in the hips and the lower back and the thighs. So when I come down for a Shavasana after that kind of practice, it's quite nice to have the feet flat on the floor, knees point up, and maybe you want to take the feet a little wide and let the knees drop in. I feel like it just helps the lower back chill out a bit after all those strong leg poses. So try that. If it feels good, stick with it for a little bit. If not, just come with the legs straight. Adjust yourself so that you feel really comfortable. Feel your breath spread your body against the floor. Use your exhale to let go of any last little bits of tension you can feel. Relax the mouth, the forehead, the neck. have the legs bent, you may want to extend one leg straight first. Take a breath, let the back settle, and then extend the other one. Just for a few moments, let your attention rest back on the breath and on the body. Feel into all those muscles and joints that you've worked. And then slowly start to come back to your breath. Take a few deep breaths. Give the hands and the feet a little shake, and a little movement back to the body. And once you feel ready, roll over onto one side. The breath there. And then with a relaxed neck, press yourself to a seated position. Pick the head up last. Back to a cross-legged position. Again, maybe sit on a block if that's going to help you relax the hips. Take a few deep breaths together once again before we finish. Let yourself notice the change in your body. Maybe you feel a bit more relaxed. Places feel a bit less tired or a bit less tense. And also notice how your mind is. If you feel a little bit less frantic with your thoughts, a little bit quieter. And continue breathing deeply. Take all these changes that you've brought with your breath and movement off the mat into the rest of your day. More than the physical poses, these changes are the reasons that I personally keep coming back to the mat over and over. Thank you for joining me for another beginner's class. It's a privilege to share these spaces with you all. I will see you next time. Have a lovely day. Namaste.